A financial storm is brewing for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, better known as the LDS Church. A string of class action lawsuits is currently threatening to shake the foundation of this religious institution. From the mountains of Utah to the bustling streets of California, allegations of financial misconduct are making waves. The LDS Church is under fire, facing lawsuits in Utah, Illinois, Tennessee, Washington, and California. The bone of contention? Accusations that the church fraudulently used tithing funds, which are considered sacred, to finance a luxury mall in Salt Lake City. The church's leaders stand accused of misleading their faithful flock about how these funds were being used. Adding to the church's legal woes is the latest lawsuit out of California. An elderly couple is seeking a refund of $40,000, claiming they were duped into contributing to a fund that was misused. These lawsuits all share a common thread. They accuse the LDS Church of misleading its members and misusing sacred tithing funds. But what exactly are these lawsuits claiming, and why should we care? At the heart of the allegations is the testimony of a whistleblower. This individual asserts that tithing funds, contributions made by church members, were considered sacred within the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Yet it's alleged that these sacred funds were transferred to finance a luxury mall in Salt Lake City. The lawsuits also spotlight a personal fraud case brought forward by James Huntsman. Huntsman contends that he was misled about how his substantial tithing, to the tune of $5 million, was used by the church. He now seeks a return of these funds. The church, in its defense, argues that these lawsuits pose a threat to religious liberty and the autonomy of the church. They contend that how they manage their funds is a matter of internal governance, protected by the constitutional right to freedom of religion. It's a complex web of allegations and defenses with significant implications for the LDS Church and its followers. So where does all this leave the LDS Church and its members? Well, these lawsuits have the potential to significantly impact the church and its followers. If the allegations are proven, this could cause a dramatic shift in the church's financial practices and the trust of its members. These lawsuits have brought into light a settlement between the church and the Securities and Exchange Commission. The settlement was over the church creating shell companies to evade reporting laws. This revelation could further strain the relationship between the church and its members, raising questions about transparency and accountability. To recap, the lawsuits allege that the LDS Church fraudulently used tithing funds to finance a luxury mall. They argue that the church misled members about how those funds were being used. In response, the church has defended its actions, stating that these lawsuits threaten religious liberty and church autonomy. Regardless of the outcome, these lawsuits are likely to leave a lasting impact on the LDS Church and its members, potentially reshaping the way religious institutions handle their finances.